Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Noxan167 here, and as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is my first how-to video for this channel of Noxan167. I've never done one of these before, but I thought it's about time I do one. Trying to release some more content, and I've had some requests over the past year or two about maybe doing this kind of stuff, and I thought why not? It's a good idea, and it helps new collectors. Obviously, if you are a experienced collector, you probably already know all this stuff, and yeah, but this is for new collectors, and especially younger collectors, like I'd say 8 years old and up, and yeah, if you're new to hockey cards as well, this is a very good video for you. So yeah, we're gonna get started right now. This is the first how-to video of how to store your hockey cards. And when I say store, I mean sleeve and package your hockey cards, and how to not damage them. Along with that, it's also a how to price your hockey cards video also. So, or find out the value of your hockey cards. And yeah, so we're gonna get started right here with this yeah, used to breaking stuff here. And we're gonna get started with this how-to video right now. And yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna talk about when you open the hockey card pack. I'm gonna open up a pack of Tims just for an example here. So when you're opening up your hockey cards, you want to be very careful with it. You don't want to be just put it in your pocket or anything after you buy it. You want to keep it loose in your hand or loose in a bag or something where it can't get damaged at all, because this is a little bit of protection, but it will not save the cards if you drop it or anything. So this Tim Hortons pack, we're going to open it right here. Watch us pull something really nice. So when opening a pack, the ideal way to do it is to get started right here at the top and just rip the top and try to tear off this side first, which leaves it wide open for you to slip the cards out. Obviously, you guys have seen me open packs. I've opened packs really fast sometimes, and it rips and shreds. And the main thing is not to damage the corners when doing that. Also, never bend your hockey cards in pack or outside of the pack. That creates a crease. And I'll show you an example of a crease if you guys don't know what that means. Here's a base card pulled recently of Zach Dolpe, Canuck legend. So when you bend your card like this, unfortunately, there's a big old crease in the middle of it. You guys may see this. You guys may know this off of experience, but see that there? That's a crease in your hockey card, and that makes this card worth absolutely nothing. So after taking your cards out, make sure it's all safe. And I know a lot of times my packs rip, and I try to rip off little pieces to just make sure it's easy to slip out. And yeah, so that's the easiest way. Another way other people like to do it is, this is also good, is to, if you're scared of how you're going to open your pack, is just to cut the very top in the loose section so that you know you're not going to cut the cards, and then you can tear down the middle and open it up, and that works just as well. But I personally like to open them with my hands. So then, when you're going through your hockey cards here, we got Brayden Point, nice Austin Matthews card there, and a Brock Boeser of the Vancouver Canucks. So your base cards, they're not really worth much money at all. Usually if you're collecting base, it's for the players like Brayden Point and Brock Boeser. Two very good players, and maybe you collect the Canucks, so you want to keep that one. And Brayden Point maybe you're a Tampa fan or Canada, very good player there. Two players holding out actually right now for contract negotiation. So it doesn't really matter what happens to these cards. They're yours to have, and well, all the cards are yours obviously, but they're your cards to deal with, and it doesn't really matter if they get damaged. It's up to you if you want to keep them in the current condition or not. But if they get damaged, it doesn't decrease the value because they're not worth too much either way. But for example, the Austin Matthews card, maybe that's worth 50 cents or $1, and you want to keep that safe. So for example, we got several types of things here for you guys. So first off, these are card sleeves. They're also referred to as penny sleeves because there's 100 and they're usually $1 each for a pack of 100. Sometimes they're more, especially at retail stores like London Drugs and Walmart. So there's also another type. They're called thick card sleeves, and it says holds 130-point card. So that's when you pull a big thick card. So here's an example of a thicker card. This is a jersey card. Maybe you guys have seen these. Obviously, if you're a established collector, you've collected for a long time, you know how to deal with these. But jersey cards, they're about 75 thickness, I'm pretty sure. But here's an example of a thick card of Clojaroo patch. So this card is thicker. I think it's 100-point. I can't remember. So usually when you get your Matthews card here, you want to have just a regular card sleeve. You want to put it in first with one corner and then slip it in and make sure that corner doesn't catch it all, preserving the card safe in that little protector. But you don't, once you get a thick card, sometimes you can pass it off with a jersey. Sorry, there's a truck in front of my house if you hear something. So you put it in and you can pass it off just like that. Gets in there just fine. But, one second guys. So yeah, you pass it off, you just put that right in there. But with a thick card, you want to go with the thick sleeve because you can force it into these, but it's probably not good for the card. And yeah, so yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Doorbell rung, so I had to go answer it. So as we were saying, the thick cards. So an example, this Clojaroo card here. You don't want to try to force it into a smaller one. Sometimes people do that when they don't have them, but I personally don't. As you can see, it really is not worth the risk of damaging a corner. So with the thick sleeves, you just do it exactly the same. And yeah, you just slide it in, and as you can see, it goes in quite safely, just like that. So then after that, usually this is not all you want to protect your cards with. You can put them in a binder in these little slips, but after that, you usually want to move on to a top loader, which is what these are. They're called top loaders by Ultra Pro, and this is an example of a small one. These are the ones that you put your Auston Matthews card in. But the next size up, well, this is one of the next sizes up. This is 100-point. These are the best ones for jersey cards. So you want to put your jersey card one in 100-point so it's safe as well. And then another thing is the next is one of the bigger sizes. This is 180. So this kind of sleeve can protect your Clojaroo, and you can just slide it in there just like that. Always put the bottom part of the sleeve first. Don't want to slide it out and it hits the bottom there. And there you go, safe and sound. Now the next step, this is a lot of people stop there, and I usually do as well. But when your card is slippery, so look at this Clojaroo card. Sometimes it's not snug, and it can just start to slide if you turn it the wrong way. So the next thing you do, if you want to, these are called one-touch resealable bags. And they're little bags for your hockey cards. This is actually a one-touch version. They actually have the smaller version, which I use all the time for shipping, which are these ones. You see the size difference there. So this is an example of one for your top loader. And you put it in just like that. Rip off this and put it like that. And then your card, when it slips, it touches this, which it makes it a little bit safer. And it doesn't fall out, and your card is safe. So yeah, that is how that works with sleeving and storing your cards. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that section. And now I'm just going to quickly run through how to price your cards. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, got interrupted. Also, one thing I didn't touch on, when you get a nice card like this, you usually don't want to put them in a sleeve like this. You want to put them in a one-touch. You guys have probably seen me breaking my cards and obviously putting them in the background. And with these one-touches, there's different sizes, like that one. There's a jersey card size and another patch card size. So once again, you can store them just like that in there. And there's no need for any sleevage like the loose one for the one-touches. And obviously there's the one-touch bags that I was showing you guys earlier. That just prevents if the magnet ever were to come unattached, it's all safe because you put it in there and then it can't go anywhere. So yeah, that's just that example there. And yeah, so a lot of people, when they decide to price their cards, or they want to see how much their card value is, because sometimes it's like, hey, it's worth 20 bucks, I'll put it in there, or if it's worth 100 bucks, definitely prefer it in there. So one way to tell your priceage for hockey cards, I did this so much when I was younger. I used to think my cards were worth tons of money. So look at this. This is eBay. This is my personal eBay account, and this is an example of how you price your cards. So looking at this Claude Giroux card here, I'll look up Claude Giroux Prime, because this is a prime piece right there, as you guys can see. So I'll look that up, and when I was younger, I used to go, where's my card at? Take a look down here, and I'd either find my card or I wouldn't. For example, here's the one that's kind of like it, also out of 50, Claude Giroux right there, also from Panini, and it's worth $26 and $4 shipping, so combined that's about $30, and I'd be like, hey, it's a $30 hockey card. But the thing is, this is buy it now. This is not sold listings at all. This is just some person asking for $30 for this card, and it has not been purchased yet. So what I like to do personally is I go to eBay and I go to completed items, and I look for my Claude Giroux patch there. Sometimes they do have it, sometimes they don't. For example, look up another card. Here we'll look up Drake Batherson Young Gun, as in the background. So there you go with that. Look up your Drake Batherson Young Gun, and it's got all the ones there. Look at completed items, and you can see it sold there for about $6. And yeah, and you can keep going down. Another way is, some people like to do this as well. You go to sold listings, you can see all the sold ones. But also, sometimes it's on bids, so when you buy it, it's on bids, and not everyone gets a chance to see it. So sometimes people like to look for only buy it now sold items. And there you go, you can take a look and see all the ones that someone bought at buy it now. Gives you the date and everything. This person bought it for $12.50, and that's how I personally price my hockey cards and put my values on them. So that's just some tips for you guys. That's how to sleeve and protect your hockey cards, and how to price them and figure out how much you think they're worth. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more to come. If you guys want to see more videos like this with how-to videos, make sure to say it in the comment section below. It's up to you guys. If you guys like this video and there's good reception, I'll do another one. If not, it's just a one-off. Hopefully some of you younger collectors or new collectors learned something. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, stay tuned for more to come, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.